Good day, good people. Welcome to JJ Tech Tutoring channel. I will be solving problems with you since I have promised you to do the questions whereby I'm solving problems in trigonometric, I'm proving, I'm simplifying all. So if you haven't watched the first video of trigonometry, please visit it. I'll also share its link on the comment section so that you guys can go and start watching that one of the introduction in trigonometry so that you can be able to come and dive into solving questions word. But then if you have the background in trigonometry, you can stay and watch this video because you have the background, you have the foundation, you have the basics of trigonometry. For now, you'll be just developing some skills to solve problems. Also, you can pause this video and solve this problem, then you play it and see if you did it correctly. Now, first thing first, we are given the equation. We're given the sine alpha minus sine alpha cos alpha divided by cos alpha minus open brackets 1 minus sine square alpha is equals to tan alpha. So that means now this one, it's proof. So they're saying prove that this side is equals to this side, right? So left hand side is the one that we're going to be solving so that we see if it's equals to the right hand side. Now, sine alpha minus sine alpha cos alpha divided by cos alpha minus, here you can try and remember that here we have something that is actually from the identity, which is 1 minus sine square alpha. It's actually equals to cos square alpha. Why? Because now sine square alpha plus cos square alpha is equals to 1, right? So when we are looking for sine, we have to take what? We have to take that side, right? So great. So that means this one is cos square alpha, right? So now we have sine alpha minus cos alpha sine alpha divided by cos alpha minus cos square alpha, right? So now we have to try by all means, in simplify, when we are simplifying, we have to try by all means to check the factor, right? So now the factor, it's sine alpha because there is sine alpha here and sine alpha here. We can take sine alpha outside, then we are left with this. Then also you can take cos alpha here and you'll be left with this, right? Why doing this? It's because this multiplied by this can give you this, and this multiplied by this can give you this. So that means it makes sense. Now this multiplied by this can give you cos, right? And then this cos multiplied by this can give you this. So we just factored this out. All right, now this can cancel this because they are the same. Then we'll be left with sine alpha cos alpha, right? So this is equals to tan alpha, right? Because you know that sine theta divided by cos theta is equals to tan theta, then sine x divided by cos x is equals to tan x, then sine alpha divided by cos alpha is equals to tan alpha. Now, going to another question, try by all means guys to take you through using some easy questions that you will be able to understand. Now, 1 over, so here you can just conclude when you're writing your exam, you can say therefore left hand side is equals to right hand side, right? So now let's go to number 2. We can say 1 over 1 plus sine theta plus 1 over 1 minus sine theta is equals to 2 over cos square theta, right? So now here we are proving this. Now first thing first, denominator 1 plus sine square sine theta 1 minus sine theta, right? So from there we have to now check how many times that this goes to this. So clearly we are saying this divided by this, right? We will have this. So now this that we have, we're going to multiply it by this. This is fraction, but I know many people do forget. Many students do forget the fractions rule. So we're going to say what? 1 plus sine theta 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus sine theta, because we're dealing with this side, right? So now this and this will cancel, so we will have this, and then we'll take this and multiply by 1, right? So that means after multiplying this by 1, we'll have 1 minus sine theta, right? Same thing this side, same thing this side. We have to say how many times does this goes here. So that means this will cancel this, then we'll copy this, because they are being multiplied by 1 plus sine theta, right? So we're gonna have to say this plus this is 2, then negative sine theta plus sine theta, it's 0, right? So this and this will cancel. So now we'll have 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta, right? So now 2 over 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by this is minus sine theta multiplied by 1 is plus sine theta multiplied by minus theta is minus sine square theta. Then from there 2 over 1 minus sine square theta. Then from there 2 over sine square theta is equals to what? Sine square 1 minus sine square theta, as we talked about it here, right? So the more you practice, the more you will never forget it. The more you practice, the more you will never forget it. That means it's equals to cos theta. So now this is your final answer. So left hand side is equals to right hand side, right? So that means you tackled it in a very correct way. Now talk about what? 1 over cos square theta minus 1, right? 1 over cos square theta minus 1. What is it that you can do here? What is this that you can do here? You can just say, by straightforwardly, you can say 1 over cos square theta is sec square theta minus 1, right? So you must remember that 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. You must always know that. So now tan square theta is equals to sec square theta minus 1. So now that means this is this. So now you just have to say tan square theta, right? So now if you want to do it the other way, you can just solve it the other way, because I believe that after pausing, you tried solving it for yourself and then you solved it differently. You can also say 1 over cos square theta minus 1. You can solve it like you take this multiplied by this denominator, it's cos square theta. Then from there, cos square theta divided by cos square theta, it's 1 multiplied by 1, it will give you 1. So now cos square theta, how many times does this one? It's just cos square theta divided by 1, it's cos square theta, then it's minus cos square theta. Then after that, 1 minus cos square theta, it's sine square theta, because also 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta, then 1 minus cos square theta is sine square theta, then this. So we all know that sine square theta divided by cos square theta is tan square theta. Easy peasy. So that's how it is. Now we can also try to solve this other simplify. It's 1 minus sine square a divided by cos a, 1 over cos a plus tan a. So this is the fourth one. You can also try to pause the video and do it on your own. You can pause the video and do it on your own, no problem. You can pause the video and do it on your own, no problem. Now, first thing first, we'll have 1 minus sine square a divided by cos a, 1 over cos a plus, you can solve it anyhow. You can use your way to solve it and all. Now, tan a, you can change it to sine a divided by cos a. You can change it like that. So now, 1 minus sine square a divided by cos a. You can now do what? Take cos a. You are performing your fraction inside the brackets. So now this one is just gonna be this one goes to this one is 1, so it's 1. This one goes to this one 1, then it's 1, so it's plus sine A. Right. So now we're gonna have to now solve, or you can just divide, you can just cancel this out. So minus sine square A divided by 1 plus sine A. Right. So with this, you also have to know, you have to develop your algebra skills. This one, the only thing that can give us this one, we have to factorize, is just 1 plus sine A divided by 1 minus sine A. 1 plus sine A. So this is just the factorization. This is just the factorization of this one. So this one, we factorized this into this. Right? So now this and this cancel, then we'll have 1 minus sine A. Then we are done. Then like, share, and comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you on the next video.